Still no word on Baker Mayfield. We'll get into that stuff a little bit later. The expectation would be that Nick Chubb could be back for the next game, as well as Jack Conklin, which would be a big help. But again, Kevin Stefanski met with the media a little bit earlier, went through the tape, and had the same feeling today as he did yesterday. Here's Kevin Stefanski from a little earlier today.
Watching the tape, don't feel much different than I did last night. It was a gutty performance by a bunch of guys. Proud of how they fought, played complimentary football, and came away with the win. And now everybody gets to get a little mini bye here, as you do after these Thursday night games, go for the fresh, and then come back for a big one next week.
And that next one is the Steelers next week. We won't even get down that road just yet. But this is kind of a culture-type win. This is along, when the Browns brought in Jarvis Landry, it kind of started, and then they built with Kevin Stefanski in this front office. I can't imagine Browns teams of the past finding a way to win a game like that.
No, this is a game that bad teams find ways to lose. So they wallow in their own misery. They think, oh, woe is me. And we've seen Cleveland teams that have done that. Not just the Browns either. So some other Cleveland sports teams have done that as well. It shows the organizational strength from the top to the bottom. They got things right with Kevin Stefanski and Andrew Berry. Like you said, bringing in guys like Jarvis Landry, who I thought played a very impressive game. His stats don't tell what he did last night. I thought his return was really important to the team, especially how much they leaned on him early in the game. I thought that helped their run game quite a bit, the fact that they had to worry about what Jarvis Landry was going to do in that deep middle of the field. That's a culture win. You're absolutely right, and it's something that they should be proud of. It's so big because if you lose that game, you're 3-4. You've got the Steelers who could very well be ahead of you. You're a last place team at that point. Nobody expected this to be a last place team. I'm sure there were some skeptics out there that thought maybe maybe they're not the Ravens. Maybe they're not that low yet. But nobody conceived that this would be a last place football team, and they avoided that ignominy last night, and that's a very good thing.